Two out of three. Name tags, come up with name tags. Yes. Winner, Brooke, you win a Shears holster. They're discontinued, and it's like the Louis Vuitton scissor holder.
Like if you don't have one, then it's like, wow.
It's not bad.
Hey,
all right, let's rock and roll.
We can't even do it.
All right, let's roll. Let's roll. Grab a name tag. Grab our seat. I hate you, Cody. Shit. I hate you, but I love you.
What?
I get so excited.
Yeah, I know, right? I am the boss.
I was like,
I want to do Oh, I got Gentry here, even in a suit, all right? Suited up, ready to go. Even though you had shorts on the bottom.
Exactly.
He's like,
part you can
I got the part you can see. He's suited up.
I don't have to like 15 minutes out. Gave me a bunch of excuses.
Okay.
hey, that's smart.
Let's see here.
Just text me his number quick. I'll give him a call.
All right, I need you. Can you be attentive to this? All right. Oh, I got Daniel Lee. That's cool. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's put these out there with a marker, with a sign in, so as people get here, they can make themselves a name tag and throw that on. All right.
What?
All right, let's roll. I was just gonna say when people are calling in, I guess they know to call into yours. All right, we are gonna kick off. I want to start off the day with a little what's hot, what do you appreciate? I want to go around the room, rapid fire. What's hot, what do you appreciate? So state your name, state your office. What's hot, what do you appreciate? As everyone's getting to know each other, obviously being the first. Who's up here?
Invisible Charlie. Can't see him.
I think it's Claudia.
Claudia, is this you? What'd she roll? All right, who's kicking us off? Go.
I will. All right, so what's hot in what office?
What's hot? What do you appreciate? So I'm Jacob Gordon.
Okay. I got this. Okay. Cool.
Let's go.
All right, so I'm Jacob Gordon. I'm originally from the Woodlands office, and I was recently the sales manager for the Pearland office. And what's hot right now is school's finally kicking on. Really excited about it, but I'm more excited about this vector opportunity. I think it's going to be crazy awesome. And what I really appreciate is actually having something fulfilling to do in my life right now. I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and she was telling me how the thing that she loves to do the most is absolutely nothing, and I couldn't fathom that, and it just really made me appreciate just the things that I'm able to do and the things that I'm able to do that make myself a better person, best version of myself. I mean, that's pretty exciting.
Cool. Love it. Go.
Hi, I'm Brooke. I'm from the Clear Lake office. And what's hot right now is we finally found an office, so we're really excited about that. And we're just really excited to get this going.
Nice. Cool.
Hey guys, I'm JC. Hey. I'm from the Clear Lake office, and what's hot is we did find a new office, and that's pretty exciting. It's really close to Brooke's house, so and it's what I'm thankful for.
What do you appreciate? What's hot? What do you appreciate?
Oh, and I really appreciate my family. They're really supportive now of this job, and it's really exciting that they're finally happy about me having this job.
Well, awesome. Birthday girl! For those that don't know, we have a birthday in the house.
21?
Yeah.
So
What up?
disappeared.
My name's Lisa. Hey guys. I'm currently the Lake Jackson branch manager, but going back into Houston Galleria. Let's see, hot news. I'm 21 today, finally. Legally.
Yeah.
No more apple juice for you.
Right, soda.
You can have your first beer tonight.
Oh my god, yeah, totally. I'm grateful for. I just think the atmosphere and how much I've grown with the company. I guess last year I was a little bit more sheltered and quiet and just getting to know people like Kathy and Riddy and my district and everybody else, and then even seeing this kid that I went to high school with and freaking crushing it this summer, and I don't know, it's just really cool, and I'm just excited to be a part of GCK specifically. Compared to all the other divisions, we're the best, so yeah.
True that.
So my name's Riddy. I'm from the North Houston office.
Hi, Rady.
Hi guys. What I appreciate, September 1st, so this Tuesday was 1 year with the company since I signed up.
Heck
So
yeah.
that was something that I really appreciate
That's awesome.
that I've been a part of that and all the doors that it's opened. What's hot? I don't know if this just appeals to my high banker, but I'm someone who likes to have this consistent schedule, and so it's nice that it's second week of school, kind of getting into a consistent schedule and knowing what's going on with how much I'm doing for the campaign with my grades and everything. So super excited for that.
Awesome. Bryce.
My name is Bryce Young. I'm part of the North Houston office. See, what's hot is we're going on our third week of football, and we're undefeated so far. So that's cool.
That's awesome. What do you appreciate?
I appreciate Riddy because she's always on my butt.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chris, and I'm from the North Houston office, and I just appreciate being alive and having the opportunity to always grow as a person. And then what's hot, I guess it's always hot just posting 550 plus HPO with a song in the morning. So
Yeah.
putting $100 in my pocket with my friends afterward, 2 days later.
That's hot.
That's what my kiss was.
Hello everyone, my name's Cheyenne. I'm from the Clear Lake office. What's hot? We just got a new office. I did not know that until now. Pretty cool, so excited to get things started there. What do I appreciate?
What do you
I
appreciate?
just appreciate the opportunity of being here. We all have to drive to get here and stuff like that, but it's really worth it because I love seeing y'all's faces.
Hi, I'm Mindy. I'm from the Houston Galleria office. What's hot? The first week of school is done, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. But and then what I appreciate is getting the chance to be here. It's really cool.
Sweet.
Hello, yeah. My name is Miranda, and I work here in College Station. What's hot right now is my architectural design class because it's super cool, and that's something that I want to do in my life. What I'm thankful for and I appreciate is that I can probably run again. I have screws in my ankles, so that's kind of crazy. So I'm excited to walk again. So yeah.
Probably.
Oh, okay. I'm Kristen. I'm from here. I'm thankful for being able to pay off my first semester of school. That's really exciting. And then as far as what's hot, we have our first Mission Youth event next weekend, and I'm really excited.
It's awesome.
I'm Brandon. I work in this office, and I guess what's hot is, I guess school's starting up, and so that'll be interesting. And then what I appreciate, I guess all my friends and my family.
Save you guys for the end.
My name is Paul Leone. I'm from the Northwest Houston office. What's hot?
Your
started
car.
selling again, so that's nice. What I appreciate is just all the people that are that are pushing me to actually put work in and become better version of myself. So that's nice.
Glad you're here.
My name is Tom. I'm from the Woodlands office. What's hot? This is my first meeting, so yeah, excited to be here. What's new? Yes, back to school. Love everybody. Have fun. Get your studies done.
Well,
Hello guys, I'm Nestor Salazar from Northeast Houston office. What's hot is I recently had tryouts for soccer in my college, and I made it. So that's pretty good.
congrats.
But what I'm thankful for is my manager, my coworkers is up there always supporting me.
Awesome.
So I'm Daniel Nestor from the Northeast office, Bobby. What's kind of hot is right now school's getting back, get used to it, get in the groove and everything. I actually have a charity work next week, and I'm going on the mini gardens and water skiing with the special needs. So that's the thing I'm really into. What I really appreciate is y'all and everyone at Vector that we push each other. We're all driven. We all want to have goals and we want to get somewhere in life. I really appreciate it.
Okay, my name is Daniel, and which office am I from? Here or?
West Houston.
All right, West Houston Warriors.
Ow.
I guess I'm from West Houston. And what's hot is I just went to Chase Bank and wrote myself a check for this company. And what I'm thankful for is I forgot everything. I left everything for Cutco back in Houston, so I don't have anything with me. But I'm here. I'm thankful for just being here, being able to learn and become better myself.
Jennifer, speak up.
My name is Jennifer, and I'm from the Cleveland office. What's hot is the Senate office, and it's thank you for that. I'm very thankful for my family and all of y'all. So I'm Savannah from the Clear Lake office. What's new is apparently we got a new office, and I appreciate everything that I've learned with this company.
We're the Clear Lake boys. We're all the men from your office. So where are the Clear Lake boys?
We don't know.
All right, I'm Ryan Culver. I'm from the West Houston office. I'm based right now in College Station, though, at the Middle School at Blinn. It's hot right now. I'm about to kick off my base down over here, so I have my customer base in Houston and here, so I'll be able to sell in both areas, which is pretty tight. And what's good right now is I know nobody knows about my past. I'm not going to go into that, but by joining this company, I've literally my life turned a complete U-turn. I'm surrounded by really great people. I'm at a really good school now, close to family, but just far enough to have my own stuff. And just got good people and a good system working for me right now. A lot of things just turned my way. Nothing seemed to turn my way last year. So life took a complete U-turn once I started this company. So that's got to be positive.
I'm Carl Rogers. I am part of the College Station Sensation. And it's hot right now. Well, it's hot outside, so that's what I'm thankful for, though, is some fighting Texas football. Oh, I'm Cody Rose. I'm the district manager here in the College Station office. I'm really happy and grateful that all you guys are here today. It's really exciting. This is the first time since I've been the manager here that we've gotten to run a prep meeting up at College Station, so I'm excited for y'all to get to come to town. And then Kyle stole it, but it's the exact same one. We finally have kickoff today, and it's happening in like less than, I don't know what time it is now, less than 8 hours, though we are away from kickoff, which is freaking awesome because I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and it's almost here. So that's what I'm thankful for. And you guys, awesome.
Throw it in there.
John Schmidt from the College Station office. I had my quadrupled my biggest campaign ever, which was awesome. With a eligible for All-American, top 4. And then I'm excited for it and I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. Same type of mind. This is what I'm looking. For those of you who don't know, I left an MBA program that year in college baseball eligibility to come here to this full time. So I'm very familiar with this opportunity. So that's what I'm doing.
Cool. What's hot? What do you appreciate? Labor. Let's go. Tevin. What's hot? What do you appreciate?
All right, so what's hot? I'm Tevin. I'm from the gallery office. And what's hot? Well, in a couple of days, or in a week, I'm going for Puerto Rico. So.
Well, what?
We need to plan, but Saturday I have for you guys.
And what I appreciate is the opportunity that you're giving me, like opening doors for me. I've got so many job offers already. It's awesome. So,
Work out a lot. Get ready to eat some great fried food.
I'm Felipe Ryan II. I'm originally from the North Houston office, went to Houston Gallery office. Now I go to school here. Yeah, I love it. I guess what I'm grateful for is it.
What's hot? What do you appreciate?
What's hot? What's hot? I doubled my biggest campaign while helping run the office this summer.
That's awesome.
Which is amazing. And I actually, week of school, I sold $1,000 this week, which I was never particularly good at. So it's just growing and taking my business to different levels. So that's what's hot.
What do you appreciate?
What I appreciate just how the College Station office, especially with Cody, just been helping me with open arms. Really into different territories and don't know many people up here, so trying to build my customer base and really just keep growing my business for next year. I can build skills needed to really run a business.
Cool.
Adriana Guadarrama ran the Galveston County branch this summer. So coming from Beaumont, what's hot, I'm going to be working with the North Houston office, so I'm really excited about that for this fall. And what do I appreciate? The relationship that I'm building with my parents right now. Really, really want them on my side, especially during this time, and it's strengthening. So this is helping.
Awesome. Let's see. Gentry, what's hot? What do you appreciate?
So Gentry from the Montgomery office. What's hot? I've kind of not been doing anything for like a month, and I'm ready to be right back into it. Since I got a schedule and stuff that I can keep up with for what I'm looking for. The opportunity to go to the school that I want to go to and still be able to sell new stuff on top of that and still be plugged in even though I'm hours away from my manager, stuff like that.
Cool. So being plugged in, being at the school that he wants to be at, exciting. Laura.
Okay, so I'm Laura. I'm originally from the gallery office, but now it's Louisville. What's hot is that I'm now under Michael Thompson in Louisville, which is awesome. And what I appreciate that so far my roommate is awesome.
So far, that's good. That's good. So roommate is awesome so far.
I mean, it's only been 3 weeks, but.
Miss Ashley.
I love you, Ashley.
Your boyfriend says he loves you.
Hey.
Go.
I ran the Pearland office last summer. I'm in the Erie, Pennsylvania office.
Back in Pennsylvania.
That's I'm going to be pretty soon here on the Fair and Show team in this division.
What's hot? Getting on Fair and Show team.
What I'm grateful for is the manager here in Erie because he's actually trying to do a lot of the things that the people in the Southwest do. So we're going to have a little piece of Southwest that's in the Midwest region.
Nice. You can lead the charge over there. And then let's see here, Mr. Gonzalez. How about appreciating you got one of your babies right here in GCLA? Whoop. All right, Mr. Gonzalez.
I'm Alex from the Maryland office originally. Right now I'm in Lubbock, and I'm appreciative because this year's already miles better than last year was for me.
Cool. I got a message from, we've got 10 other people that are live streaming right now here. I've gotten a couple of messages, but I've got Emery, and they just appreciate she's like the professors this semester and going to the Bahamas trip. Jacob that he's going to go on. Jacob Gonzalez, what's hot, sold $4,200, $4,200 CPO first week back to school. So super hot. And then other people have been messaging, but I don't have their what's hot, what do you appreciate. So I'm going to go, or I saw, where's Jones, Mr. Jeremy Jones. What's hot, what do you appreciate? What's hot, what do you appreciate?
Well, what's hot? College workouts are pretty hot. It's very hot outside. I appreciate Cutco, and I'm thankful that I'm here right now.
Awesome. And I'll tell you what's hot in Haiti is almost ready to be used. We wired, it was amazing. I have never worked so hard. I didn't know how to use power tools, so that was cool. But I made cabinets, we made windows. Francisco, he's running late, was on the AC team. They put together like AC units, and it was nuts. Like, it was really crazy the progress that we made. We worked our tails off. And even when they all came back Sunday, there was a group of 6 of us that are close friends that were like, oh, we're going to stay 2 more days and enjoy Haiti and visit Andy's family. And we were so behind because we got hit with the tropical storm Friday that really set us back. So we ended up staying and just grinding a couple more days. And it was really rewarding. So that's really hot. And I appreciate everyone who supported, through messages, prayers, financial contributions. We're still raising funds, and we still need to raise about 75 to 100 grand more to finish everything that we need, from like the ceiling, the solar panels, and some of the things that need to be done so the clinic is fully operational. So that was really hot. And I really appreciate, you guys taking time out today to be here. I love our Leadership Academy. I love what we offer. I love what we teach. I love seeing you guys grow. And it's so exciting for me and so rewarding. It's been such a crazy week. I got back super late Wednesday night. And then Thursday was on calls from like 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. And then I was with Melissa until like midnight. We were both like falling asleep. And yesterday grinding on calls, ran training, came here. I was just working on stuff to make sure we get a phenomenal event here together today. Because I do know there's sacrifice. Obviously, many of you guys drove from several hours away. So I think there's some of you guys that go to school here, but there's people that drove, over 3 hours, 4 hours. Lexi, her car broke down. Dawson went to go get her for me, who's been on a mission driving here. She'll be driving over 5 hours, plus the car broken down. And so a lot of sacrifices that are made, and I really appreciate it. And also what's hot is GCK climbed into the #2 spot for the year. That was pretty awesome. Loved it. I got back and this is like, guess who's in there? I'm like, no, what? Pulled the reports. I was like, heck yeah. But still so much, so much to go these next couple months, but so exciting to see where we're at as an organization. So August was not the August that we wanted to have as a division, like finishing the month. The CFC was phenomenal. And I'll tell you guys, I was so proud. Even over in Haiti, I'm like showing videos from our countdown. And then when they announced that we won and they were all cracking up, like one night I was just like going off. They're like, I'm like, I'm so proud. I'm so excited. And I know the transition weeks we're a little bit slower, but we had a heck of a summer, regardless of where you ended up as a group. And it's really, for me, just getting started. You know, to have the opportunity to go through a full leadership academy before next summer is so exciting to me. You know, last year, I hadn't even interviewed yet for this position, by the way. So my interview is 2 weeks from now is when I came to meet with Lloyd and interview for the spot as the division manager for GCK. And it's pretty nuts to look at where we're at now in less than a year from my interview, how much GCK has already done and really where we're going. And as I spoke, we had a DVM call on Thursday morning, and we were going through a lot of things. And I was like, man, you know, like they had all this and like, oh yeah, we've got this, that, and the other, and sharing all their hot updates. And I said, you know what, I just got back from out of the country. I don't have all the updates yet, but just watching everyone continue communicating, you know, on GroupMe, getting messages from people, just seeing the pride in our top people. And that's something that I'm really excited about, is really carrying that GCK pride where, you know, we breed champions. And I know the transition back to school, many of you guys have had that in the past week or two. Some people have been in school for 3 weeks, and it's an intense transition. Going from summer to school and fitting everything in. It's a very stressful time, and I know that. And I want to make sure you guys know that doesn't go unnoticed. You know, like there's people that I got a lot of messages yesterday, even today, that were supposed to be here, and this happened or that happened, or they had to do this, and they didn't make it. You know, and it stinks that they weren't able to do that, because I know the value this is going to bring to you guys, and I know that. It is going to be stressful sometimes, and we talked about that before, right? It will be stressful, and that's when you really need to make sure you're communicating with your managers so we can help you through the process, so we can sit down, we can make a schedule, we can make sure you're feeling good, and make sure you're set up for success. And so that's really important that you guys are clinging on to us. You know, I think about right now, this is week 1 of the fall, by the way. The month of September, Lloyd was talking to us about this. I'm going to talk to the DMs about this on Monday. This is the month that the Western rocks the world. And you guys heard Lloyd talk about it, those who were at CFC. But the Western region owns the month of September. Currently, we are 11 months since last October in the #1 spot as the Southwest region. And the goal was this year in 2016, could we have all 12 months? That's never been done before. Just so you guys know, it is going to take a fight because last month in August, our CSPs, they were beat by the Western region, by the way. So we thank you to all the new guys who stepped up to help us beat them. You know, beat them for the month, or we'll wait for tabs. I think we knocked them out for August, but now in September is where we need our CSP team, which they're, you know, Isaac's talking to them, and I've been talking to them stepping up, and we need our management candidates to make some big things happen. And by the way, it doesn't mean summer. It's not SC2, 5 demos a day, every day. All right, but can you have your 1 or 2 days that you just rock those days? For some of you, it's that one day that you do 2 or 3 demos and that's it. And can you make that contribution? So right now, just so you guys know, we've got this week, Monday's Labor Day, right? So are you making something happen? Most people are off from school on Monday. Some people might still have class, but most people are off. But making sure you make something happen. You know, are you getting a couple demos done virtually, live, whatever it is, to make a contribution week 1 of September? Can everyone be on the boards? That's the mission right now, is can everyone be on the boards week 1 of September? You guys just come in here so that we can make a statement as a region. And that's something, you know, Lloyd, that we all really talked about is, you know, what can we do to have every single management candidate find 1 order this week? Cool? Can you find 1 order? Whether it's over the phone selling $500, $1,000, it's a random demo, it's calling old customers. And something easy, by the way, that everybody could do right now is, I don't know if you guys know this, but we have a grace period until the 14th with the old prices. Who knew this? Raise your hand if you knew this, okay? So about half the room. So we have a grace period I didn't even know about. I thought it was going to go that long. I thought it was just at the end of this week. So we have until a week from Monday, we still have the grace period. So if I'm you, an easy thing that I would be doing is following up with any of your old customers that you didn't get in touch with, or shooting a text and saying, hey, Miss Jones, I know there were some things that you liked. I'm not sure if you got my message about the price increase. Prices went up on September 1st. I'm authorized to still, we can still match the old prices for 1 more week. So if there's any Christmas shopping you want to get knocked out and still be able to use the old prices, we can still honor those until September 14th. So that's an easy way. Can you get 1 order by Monday night? Cool. Who can commit to finding 1 order? Find an order with an old customer, family member, someone. That's me, like find 1 order by Monday. Some of you will get more. And then we need the assistant managers. Those of you guys who are leading from the front, you know, can you get on the newsletter? Do you guys know what's new for the newsletter? It's $1,000 to get on the newsletter for the week. That will remain. But there's a new component. If you are an assistant manager, $500 for the week gets you on the newsletter. Cool. Yep. So yeah. So you're on the newsletter for week 1 already. So $500, guys. $500 for assistant managers gets you on the newsletter, because we know that you're balancing a lot of things, and we want to make sure that you're recognized for consistency. And by the way, we want to see you sell more. We're not like just sell 500 and don't do anything else. But we definitely want our assistant managers need to be on the newsletter every single week. And so throughout school, whatever, most of you guys can hit 500 on 1 order. Our divisional average is $391. So it's less than an order and a half, you know, that's the divisional average order. Some of you guys obviously are higher than that. Some of you guys are a little bit lower than that. But what can you do? And I'd make a note, get on the newsletter, you know, for this week. So at a minimum, can you find an order? And then assistant managers and, you know, top reps, you know, what are you doing to get on the newsletter first week of fall? All right. And by the way, assistant managers, there's a report that comes out every week starting this week for the entire Southwest region, and a single assistant manager on payroll, and it shows what they sold for the week. I mentioned that so you know, Lloyd looks at this every single week. When we're making decisions on anything, when we're making decisions on territories, when we're saying, okay, who are we going to invest money into, Lloyd is looking at that every week. And he wants to see who are the consistent performers, you know, who's always there, who's shining. And so that's really big. He always looks at the newsletter, and he always looks at the AM sales report. So making sure that, you know, you're being consistent. And by the way, I had, and that's why I asked a lot of you guys, I said, send me your schedule. And I want to make sure, one of the things I want to make sure before you guys leave here, and so when we go to watch the game and hang out afterwards for a little bit, whoever's coming with us, I want to, you know, if you're having trouble with your schedule, if you need help with anything, let's look at it. You know, like I know I'm going to look this up with Ryan tomorrow. We have the events training tomorrow. We're going to check out schedules right after, but making sure you're feeling good. Because for me, my first 2 years of school, guys, I was so overwhelmed with like balancing everything. And it was through my guidance from my managers at Cutco that I was really able to sit down and get a consistent schedule that I felt really comfortable with, where I got everything done. And that's something that I walked you guys through at CFC, but just, you know, making your schedule. Do you have your study times? Do you have whatever? And just being intentional about that. And every week making sure we're looking at that. Because if you have a schedule you're excited about, then it's really just execution. So, and we want to help you guys with that, because you can be in a relationship and be involved with sports or church, whatever extracurricular clubs you have, Club Cutco and GCLA, you can sell, be on the newsletter, you can get it all done, but you have to map it out. And the busier you are, the more important a plan is. And you'll feel a lot better when you have that, and you'll see that you won't be so stressed out, because when you're thinking about everything, that's where the stress comes from. But when you can really map it out, you're going to be a lot less stressed out. So that's huge. There's a push period that probably one of our biggest ones. And for Southwest region, by the way, it is the most important push period of the year. Why? Because it's in September, and it's 2 weeks of September, the last 2 weeks from the 15th until the end of the month. And it's going to be the make it or break it for taking the month down. So that was another thing, is Lloyd, you know, he asked, he's like, please tell GCK, please tell your guys at the prep, anything they can make happen. Like this week, can we get an order? Cool. Next week, can we get on the newsletter? And then can we build that momentum so that week 3, all right, which is we have 2 shipments, and then it goes into that. But that week 3, we're ready to rock SLC Push. Does anyone know what SLC Push is? It's a strategic leadership conference. By the way, this is for district managers and division managers. It is the only national push that we have at the same time. And by the way, you know how you guys have seen push countdowns, right? When we're at conferences, it's the only push countdown where every division manager and district manager is on stage doing the push countdown. So they do like all new managers, all veteran, all pilot offices, and even Lloyd is on stage for the region countdown. So it's a full-blown manager push countdown that'll be happening in Atlanta, Georgia. We go to Atlanta week 1 of October. And so the standings, and it's for the managers, this is a big deal, and especially for Lloyd. I think about he's given us so much. He worked so hard. You know, he kept this division together last year when there wasn't a division manager here, and he played that role and played multiple hats. And so we obviously have a special place in his heart. He's like, you know, GCK is going to make the difference. Look at the reports. We have just shocked the country. Gulf Coast Kingdom, as a brand new division, has just taken over the #2 spot in the Silver Cup race. It's a big deal, you know. And Lloyd talks to me. He's like, Kat, he's like, you guys are going to make the difference. You guys are the game changers for this, you know. We didn't have this group. We didn't have this unity. We didn't have this talent. You know, last fall, like there wasn't, you know, we had great people, but everyone wasn't working together. The team that we've built, what's happening, and when I watch on GroupMe, and it is awesome to see that the family that's been building. I know not all of you know everybody really well, but it's been really cool to see all the relationships that's been built across offices throughout our division, and I love that. And I encourage you guys to keep learning, keep growing, getting to know each other, finding great accountability partners of people who are excited about doing the same thing that you're doing. Because it goes a long way, whether it's in church, it's in sports with your workouts, it's with school, like finding people that have similar goals to be able to fight and share that with makes a world of a difference, you know? And we all perform at a higher level, and we all push each other, and we all benefit from that. So being ready for that. By the way, DMC, anyone who's a district manager candidate, we have a handful of you guys, but there's also going to be some payouts for that at the DMC retreat that's happening the second weekend of the push, or the first weekend of the push period. So I'll be planning one-on-one with you individuals, but I want to make sure that you guys have a plan, even though you're going to be out for DMC weekend, that we still have a great push happening around that, or excuse me, it's the second weekend of the push. And so it's leading up to it. I know Lloyd's going to be doing something and just to pay off for the top performers for the DMC push, which is the exact same time as the SLC push. All right, we're just going to be meeting in Austin with Lloyd, and that's going to be a great time. All right, then can you make a note, or can you put on our group if anyone dropped from Uvu, because I think people dropped, they're texting me, just tell them to live stream on YouTube, that we're live streaming right now. So I have that here. So just pride and honor in representing GCK. And I know Lloyd is super excited. He's like, man, how cool would it be for Southwest and Western Region always wins this push. Every single year I've gone to SLC, Western Region always takes his push down. And so being able to go up there and make some noise and seeing, just like, you know how it's going to feel? Exactly. And I'm like, I want to do this for Lloyd so bad, because I know how great it felt to stand up there next to Drew. And who's won every year? Drew. And then it was a divisional time, and GCK took #1. And that was just awesome. And so that's what, by the way, that's exactly what it's going to be for Lloyd and PJ Potter on stage. PJ Potter is the Western manager. #1. They're always #1. And for this push, last year was the first time we took the Silver Cup away from the Western region. But let me tell you, they're coming back with vengeance. Those guys are working hard, and I know this is their time. And I was with like 5 of their hardcore CSPs in Haiti, and they're like, oh, don't. By the way, it's going down. Like, we're getting back, and it's going down. Like, we have this, that, like all these plans for September. And I was like, all right. And I'm like, oh man, we got to get our guys grilled, because these guys will bring it. But I know PJ's corralling them, and he's like, there's no way that Western region is losing the only national push that we have on the national stage, where we're like, oh yeah, they are. So, but again, we're going to need everybody to get that done. So the Fair and Show team knows that, the closing gift consultants. I know I talked to Taylor Wadehofer about what can you do extra this month. All of our CSPs, what can they do extra this month to really make some big moves and make some statement. All right. So for us, for you guys, communication is huge. I think about right now, that's on one front is us leading by example, right? But the other aspect is we need to build our teams. We need to grow our teams. Yesterday, you know, the pilot, we had a horrible set number. We had a horrible show. And I ran training for one individual. And at the end, I sat down and I said, okay, and even when I had one person there, I was like, this is not happening. And I contacted a couple of my reps and I said, I need you to post, I need a favor, like what's up? I'm like, I need you to post this for me. And I had them put a post up, which I shared. And I had him put a post up for me on Instagram or whatever, and just said, hey, my boss, and then I put my awesome boss is looking for some extra help. We put it up and posted it up, and one of my girls put on Instagram, I set up 8 PRs from that yesterday, and I have 4 more I was supposed to call this morning that I didn't get a chance to, but when we get a chance to do PRs and phone jam, I'm going to book those up. So those are going to be my 3. I'm going to book up at least 3 while we have that little break. But getting people set up, and I think about for you guys, like I set up 6 or 7 of one of our girls, Brianna, of her PRs, and I was like, Brianna, where the heck were these guys in the summer? She's like, no, I didn't have this person's number, I didn't have this, and she put up from CFC the picture of all of us that I put on the new group with the letters of acceptances for those who were official branch candidates, and she posted that up and put the status, and people were messaging me, and they're like, hi, I'm a friend of Brianna, she posted this, so I set 2 from Facebook, 1 more that I need to call back from Facebook, and then I set up 4 from her Instagram, 4 or 5 from her Instagram that were coming in. So what are you doing to make sure you're maximizing? And Jacob, if you can help me put this connection on here, because my computer's going to die and we're live streaming. So my plug's right there. Thank you so much. But for you guys, so what are we doing to grow? So we're going to be making a contest. All right, just detach it from there. We're going to be making a contest for this month in September for recruiting in this month. And you guys are going to be getting, I'll finalize the number, and I'll tell you guys we're going to be doing something that I'm going to be paying for a cruise. For any of you guys, and I'm finalizing the numbers with Lorena, who's on budget, but it's going to be based on you guys in the month of September. Right now, launching out 6 PRs for this month, winning you a cruise or a certain amount of sales, total sales volume. And this is something that I'm paying for divisionally to help us get going and by the way, this is only for GCLA people. Got it? So this does not spread. Everyone else has their normal 10 or whatever it is, but for this month, 6 PRs launched for this month.
250 minimum? They have to sell
250 minimum. 6 PRs this month, 250 minimum is what it is. And then, or there's going to be a sales volume, and so I'm going to finalize that for the month of September that you'll be coming on the cruise. The cruise is going to be January 21st. So we finalize that date. And we're going to be going to Cozumel, and then we already have about 15 winners that have hit it from the managers, and excited to bring a group to that. So, by the way, this is something for you guys. This starts with the launch coming this next week, all right?
So yesterday, I got one of my buddies yesterday.
Nope. This is for next week, for the next 3 seminars here in September. For the next 3 seminars. And by the way, guys, this is something that back to school is one of the easiest ways to get PRs. I got 7 PRs when I was back to school my senior year. I didn't know any of them. And I did it through clipboarding, and I did it through passing around a piece of paper in my class that said, anyone looking for some part-time cash this fall, put your name and number, $16 starting pay, really flexible. And I just put like name, number, and email. And you have to have 1 or 2 names. No one likes to be the first person. And I literally and it said, pass to person next to you, like with marker. And it said, like, leave in the back. And I just, like, went up to the front of the room, like if this was a class. And I was like, okay, here. And I went and sat in the back of the class, and it just went around. Pass to the person next to you, and it went around. And I had all these people that signed up. And my manager showed me how to call them. You call them yourself. Do not wait for your managers to call them. That's not going to happen. You want PRs, you got to put it into your own hands. So you call them and say, hey, I'm actually in economics class with you. I know you had signed up for more information. Do you have a second so I can tell you a little more about it? When you go through and do the PR approach, and you set your freaking PRs up. All right, so this is going to be based on your efforts and you setting up PRs If your managers want to help you, that's up to them. But get those. It's the easiest thing. And I had 7 people start. I didn't know any of them. One of my girls, Marisa Kokenauer, she did that, by the way, her class at UM, 76 people, because she was in one of those massive like auditoriums, and she did that and said sign and put to the person next to you. So I'll send you guys a form. Like we had made one back in Miami that we did like a clipboard type, a classroom sign up sheet, but just pass that around and have like a little paragraph with description, you know, of the position or whatever. And if they wanted more information, to put their name and number. So you can do that. There's people at school right now. You know, think about all of you guys who are here in College Station or Blinn. All right, you have friends that you're like that'd be down to work for one day. Be like, dude, you'd be down to work for a day and make, you know, $100 a week working one day. By the way, you guys know they can make a lot more than $100 a week, right? But hey, would you be down to make $100? Like work a half day, make $100? Like, dude, you should meet my manager, you know? And Cody will go across the street and go meet them over there. A lot of managers are gonna be doing that. Like I'm gonna be at Lone Star meeting people on Tuesday at one campus. I'm going to another one. When I get back from Puerto Rico, I'm gonna be at U of H for half a day. I'm gonna be on different campuses and telling us, yo, I want to meet your friends. So Cody could be over there at wherever, Starbucks or one of the places to eat and just chill in the area. And you're like, oh, Cody, this is my buddy so-and-so. So you can meet them and you can sit there and talk to them for 15, 20 minutes. And if we like them, they like the position, how it works, boom, we'll set them for training. Cool? They don't have to get dressed up. They don't have to get a resume. They don't have to come for a formal interview. We can meet your friends right on campus. And that's something that we're going to be doing as a management team to help you guys out this month. It's a win-win. Help you guys as you're in the cruise, but obviously help us build our teams the right way. So as a division, we need to triple in size in the next 3 weeks. And that's why I want to do this contest. We need to triple in size. Every single office needs to triple in size, some of them more in the next 3 weeks. Yeah, you can make it. I did mine in a notebook, but we had one. It was on my old computer, and so I didn't have it here. And Mary Lou is on a cruise right now, so I have no access to her.
It starts with the next training class?
Correct. Yep. So it starts with training class next week for the next 3 weeks, and that's something that I'm gonna take care of as a thank you for helping us build the squad. So a lot of people back to school that are down to work a day or two, you know, and maybe they weren't looking for work in the summer. Maybe they just had a summer job that's literally just a summer job, and now they're not working. Maybe they just hate their job, you know, or they're like traveling all summer. And now they're here and they're like, yeah, I'm down to work for a day. So a lot of people are, and we want to get them in. So are we maximizing that? So that's clipboards, classroom sign-up sheets, putting up social media again. And if you haven't posted it, I'm going to post what our guys, right when we go out to break here in a little bit, I'm going to post what we did on our Facebook and our Instagram, but put something up now. People are going to start commenting on it, so you can have those names and get them set up. All right, and that way your manager can talk to them, and we can get people set up. Because that's my quest between started yesterday, today, during our break, and after tomorrow and Monday. My goal is to meet with at least 10. Additional perks of being an assistant manager. All right. So for you guys, I think about this time and to really final thoughts as we go into the day and I'll review. I know you guys are going to be going down because I don't think everybody got it. What are the top people? You guys get graded. You guys remember the. All right, for anyone who wasn't at CFC, this will go up the group, but I will be, and that's what I need. If you didn't sign up late, you need to. So I, but you guys are great. You know, you are attending your, and just the week, and that's something I'm getting down bad. Some offices have already had 2 of the weekly, office sessions. Are you participating in the sessions? By the way, if you don't have an office to participate in or you're not sure where to go, you can always join the pilot on Uvu. At 6 p.m., 6 to 8 p.m. on Tuesday. So we've got to have we've got to have 8:30 that or in West Houston.